Alrighty, let's try this one more time. Hi, my name is Matthew Marcoux, and this is Trail Mix with Pure Witness Ministries. Now, once upon a time when I was just a wee little lad, I was maybe, 11, 13, 12, somewhere in that range. I remember thinking that the path to holiness was way too hard because I'd have to, never sin again. I'd have to pray all the time. I'd have to fast, and it just seemed too difficult, and I felt like I wasn't really saintly material. Now, I knew about purgatory, and the people who all go there all eventually get to heaven. And that seemed like a much more achievable route to get to the same destination. So I thought, why not just aim for purgatory and from there go to heaven eventually? That way I could just, live a good life, not worry too much about sin, and go to confession once in a while, not really have to worry about it and not push myself too hard. Now, there are many reasons as to why that way of thinking is wrong, but one of them is because in the good book, the Bible, St. Paul tells us in the first letter to the Corinthians, he says, "Do you not know that in a race the runners all compete, but only one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may win it." And he goes on to say that athletes exercise self-control in all things, and they do this to receive a garland, a crown made out of branches from an olive tree that will eventually perish. But we are striving for an imperishable crown. And what is that for us? The crown of glory in heaven. St. Paul is telling us to give it our all in this race that we call life, not to aim for second place or lower, but to win. And if you look at the lives of the saints, you can see how they ran the race to win. And sometimes it can feel like we're not cut for sainthood. We look at these great saints like Saint Mother Teresa and Saint John Paul II and Saint Catherine of Siena or Saint Padre Pio, and we think that I can never be that holy. But why not? I don't think that St. John Paul II, when he was just a young man in the midst of World War II, knew just how much the Lord would use him to bless the world with his life. But we think that since I struggle with a particular sin or multiple sins, that I can't become that great saint, or even just a mediocre saint, if that is even a thing. That whole purgatory option starts to look a whole lot easier just about now, right? Okay, but before we go there though, maybe take these words from Saint Jose Maria Escriva to heart. A saint is a sinner who keeps trying. When you fall, get back up, go to confession, and get back to running the race. Here's a little secret as to how the saints became who they are. They gave their yes to the Lord, and then they ran their race to win. It's often said that every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. So don't lose hope, because God ain't done with you yet. Maybe whenever you're watching this is the day that you start over, and you set your aim, not for purgatory or for mediocrity, but to win the prize of heaven. Because who knows, maybe you're called to be that great saint, like John Paul II or Saint Augustine or Saint Therese of Lisieux. Who's to say that God isn't going to use you to bring about his glory and change the world? You are called to be a saint, dare I say, a great saint. So let's run the race to win and become the great saints that you and I are meant to be. I'm Matthew Marcoux, and this is Trail Mix with Pure Witness Ministries. See you in the next one. Oh, also, if you're not already, subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Do all the things. All right, bye.